It's lunchtime here at Empire Restaurant in Koramangala in Bengaluru. While many restaurants across the city are suffering from LPG commercial cylinder crisis, the kitchen here is at full swing. So, what's the secret behind this?
ಪರಿಸರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಬಯೋಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುಕಿಂಗಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
Biomethane is a renewable natural gas which is generated entirely using the city's wet waste. How do they do it? The answer is next door. We are at the Kasa Rasa plant in Koramangala. This 2-acre plant treats 13,000 kgs of city's wet waste and turns it into 300 kgs of biogas every day. The gas is later supplied to the nearby restaurants through pipelines.
Many years ago, that's almost 8 to 10 years ago, a few residents within Koramangala decided that we should start segregating our waste, because only once you segregate you can process it. We slowly got about 80 to 90% of segregated waste. But what happened is, at the end of it, it was still going very, very far away to some landfill or something like that. So we felt that when we are producing so much waste within Koramangala, we should also process it within Koramangala, which we call as nowadays as a decentralized waste management. At that time, I was quite sure I didn't want to do aerobic processing, because it would lead to smell and it may lead to flies and mosquitoes, and the neighbors within this area might not let it survive. Then we looked out for an anaerobic process, which is of course biogas, and we set up a 3-ton plant to start with, and 3 tons is 3,000 kilos. So while it sounds simple, to get 3,000 kilos every day as feedstock to a biogas plant is not easy, because people sometimes may not segregate, people may mix waste, and that plant has come to Koramangala only on the faith that the resident association will ensure that they get their waste. Now 13 tons of waste comes here, means 13,000 kilograms, and from that we will be doing I think we will be generating about 240 to 50 kilograms of biogas every day, and that will generally convert to about 500 cylinders a month.
ನಮ್ಮ ಎಂಪೈರಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 60ರಷ್ಟು ಇರುವಂತಹ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದಿನಂಪ್ರತಿ 150ರಿಂದ 180ರಷ್ಟು ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಡೈಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ಇದರ ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆಯಾಗಿ ಒಟ್ಟು 20ರಿಂದ 30% ಅಂದರೆ 20ರಿಂದ 30 ಸಿಲಿಂಡರಷ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕೋರಮಂಗಲ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಇರುವುದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಕೆಲವು ಐಟಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಯೋಗ್ಯಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಿಗೆ ದಿನಂಪ್ರತಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ 30,000ದಷ್ಟು ಕಸ್ಟಮರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ತಲುಪುವಂತಹ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕ್ರೈಸಿಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದೆವೋ ಈ ಬಯೋಗ್ಯಾಸು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮಗೆ ಉಪಕಾರವನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Bengaluru has 12 biogas plants, but only 6 of them are now functional. All the plants produce biogas, but only Kasa Rasa supplies it as a usable cooking fuel. The other plants use the biogas to generate electricity. The other plants in Hemmigepura, KR Market, Bartur and Singapura are yet to become functional, though the plants are set up.
Setting up biogas plant has one challenge. It has a large footprint. You need a large space to do biogas. So, but I'm sure every area has a high tension area under which you can't build anything. So we really hope that other wards and other areas will take up this challenge and set up a biogas plant, because it was in this time of crisis. It took a war for people to understand that this is a fantastic solution right in their home.
The supply of biogas from Kasarasa through a pipe distribution system to Empire's Kitchen is a successful proof of concept, the first in the city, but it stops at that. To make it a successful model, the city would have to build a piped gas distribution network, which is missing in Bengaluru. The limitations of Koramangala plant ends here. How to supply biogas without pipeline connections? These cylinders are your answers. Sustainable Impacts in Naharohalli receives 50 tons of wet waste. This is segregated before being processed.
We are processing 50 tons on a daily basis, and we are able to get 1.5 ton to 2 tons of purified gas. Currently we are supplying it to MNGL and GAIL as a bulk usage, and remaining gases we are giving it to a hospitality customers as a restaurant customers.
The segregated waste is crushed and mixed with water to form a slurry. This slurry is fed into an anaerobic digester. Here, microbes break down the organic matter in the absence of oxygen, producing biogas. The biogas, which mainly consists of methane, is then purified to remove impurities such as hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide, and excess moisture. The purified gas is compressed into cylinders or supplied through pipelines.
We generally produce methane. If you compare with LPG, methane is having more calorific value, and which is very easy to use, and cooking will happen very faster compared to LPG, and compared to LPG, methane is very safer.
Konark Restaurant in central Bengaluru has been using these cylinders for the past 11 years.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ ಪಿ ಜಿ ಕ್ರೈಸಿಸಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಫೆಲೋ ಹೋಟೆಲಿಯರ್ಸು. ಬಟ್ ಅವತ್ತು ನಾನು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರೋ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ನಮಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೋಟ್ಲ್ ಥರನೇ, ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ವಿತೌಟ್ ಏನು ಮೆನು ಬ್ರೇಕಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಅದೇ ಥರ ನನ್ನ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಗೆ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷದ ವಿಷಯ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ.
Bengaluru generates 3,000 tons of wet waste every day, but only manages to produce about 2.5 tons of biogas. If the entire city's waste is converted into biogas, it solves two major problems at once. It clears out the city's waste crisis by transforming it into a self-sustaining energy source. The message from Kasarasa and Sustainable Impact is clear. With infrastructure and planning, the city has a ready-made solution for current crisis. Subscribe to Deccan Herald's YouTube channel for reporting across Bengaluru and country, and log on to deccanherald.com for daily news updates and analysis. This is Amullya for Deccan Herald.